Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking a really fantastic travel guide that details exactly why Wimberley, Texas is the absolute ultimate low-stress hill country escape. Seriously, if you're craving a trip that's easy, super scenic, and genuinely relaxing, you are in exactly the right place. Let's dive into the local guidance and some perfect itineraries to figure out what makes this town so incredibly special.
Let's kick things off with a quote that absolutely nails the Wimberley vibe. It's close enough for a quick road trip, but charming enough to feel like a true escape. That's the magic right there. It's all about balance. It's got that elusive mix of peacefulness without ever actually being boring. You aren't driving for endless days to get there, but the second you arrive, you just feel completely removed from the daily grind.
To make sure you get the absolute most out of this explainer, here's our quick roadmap. We'll cover why choose Wimberley, top 6 local attractions, the 2-day weekend itinerary, timing your trip, where to stay, and wrap up with final travel tips. Okay, Section 1. Why choose Wimberley? The perfect balance. Wimberley's compact, highly walkable layout is kind of its secret weapon, mainly because it just appeals to virtually everyone. Couples can totally soak up the romantic creekside atmosphere and hit the local wineries. Families have prime access to gorgeous parks, trails, and swimming. Going with a group of friends, you can easily build a whole weekend around ziplining, shopping, and hitting up the breweries. And get this, even pet owners have fantastic options, with leash dogs being super welcome in a lot of the outdoor spaces. It's a town literally designed for slow travel rather than rushed, stressful sightseeing.
Moving right along to Section 2, Top 6 Local Attractions. What to do in Wimberley.
So here is your mental checklist of the core attractions you absolutely have to know about. It's a carefully curated blend of nature, local charm, and evening entertainment that completely defines the core Wimberley experience. Let's break a few of the big ones down. First up, the iconic Blue Hole Regional Park. Honestly, this place is a major reason so many travelers choose the town in the first place. You've got this stunning spring-fed swimming area right on Cypress Creek, massive towering cypress trees, and fantastic hiking trails. But, and this is absolutely crucial, while the hiking trails and open spaces are generally open to the public, you absolutely must secure reservations for the swim area during swim season. That runs from May 1st through Labor Day, plus the weekends in September. Do not skip that step. Now, how does Blue Hole stack up against another famous local water spot, Jacob's Well Natural Area? Well, while Blue Hole needs those strict swimming reservations in season, Jacob's Well currently offers about 3 miles of gorgeous hiking trails with absolutely zero fee or reservation needed to just visit or park. It's a brilliant stop that delivers all that natural beauty without taking up your whole day. Just a quick heads up though, you always want to check the current swimming conditions online before planning your trip around actually getting into the water there.
218. Yep, that is the exact number of steps between you and the top of Old Baldy. If you're looking for a quick viewpoint with a truly massive payoff, this is it. It's just a small public park about 2.5 miles from downtown, but conquering those 218 steps rewards you with absolutely stunning 360-degree panoramic views of the hill country. It's short, it's highly photogenic, and it perfectly fits into a busy weekend timeline.
But hey, a great getaway is all about mixing it up, right? You can't just hike all weekend. Strolling around Wimberley Square is central to the whole appeal of the destination. And this isn't just filler. The locally owned boutiques, artisan markets, and incredible galleries give you that quintessential small-town atmosphere that just feels miles away from the bigger nearby cities. It is all about unwinding and moving at your own pace.
Actually, scratch that. If you don't want to slow down, Wimberley's got a surprise for you. For thrill seekers wanting to inject a serious burst of adrenaline into their weekend, Wimberley Zipline Adventures offers this massive, active course featuring 10 separate ziplines. Some of them range up to 900 feet long. It's a wild, completely unexpected way to shake up your itinerary.
All right, Section 3, the 2-day weekend itinerary. This is your done-for-you blueprint.
Because all these attractions are geographically pretty close together, building the perfect timeline is a total breeze. You can arrive, hit Blue Hole in the afternoon, naturally transition over to the square for boutiques and live music that evening, and then save your energy for the big views at Old Baldy and Jacob's Well the following morning. Notice the distinct vibe shift we've structured between the 2 days? Day 1 is your foundation. It's all about nature and downtown charm. Then, Day 2 shifts gears into sweeping views at Old Baldy, a little exploration at Jacob's Well, and finally, winding down with some local hill country wine or craft beer. You are getting the complete, authentic experience without ever feeling rushed.
Moving to Section 4, timing your trip, best seasons and events.
So your experience is going to change quite a bit depending on the season.
If your absolute priority is wild scenery and water-based activities, like splashing around at Blue Hole, then spring and summer are definitely your targets. Just, expect it to be quite a bit busier. But if you're the kind of person who prefers cooler weather, stunning scenic drives, and a much quieter pace, then going in the fall is an absolutely brilliant move.
You might also want to specifically time your trip around local events. A massive, massive draw is the famous Wimberley Market Days. This happens the first Saturday of the month from March through December. We are talking over 450 vendors, completely free admission, and parking is just $10. The town also hosts some really great springtime events like the Downtown Sip and Shop or the annual home tour. Checking that official event calendar before you lock in your dates is definitely a pro tip.
Section 5. Where to stay. Lodging for every group.
Once your dates are set, where are you going to crash? The lodging in Wimberley is incredibly varied, which honestly is a huge part of the town's charm. Whether you are looking for a romantic resort, a super cozy boutique inn, a quiet creekside stay for two, or a massive, spacious vacation rental for a big family gathering, they have totally got you covered.
And speaking of big groups, say you're in town for a wedding, a reunion, or just a big friend getaway. The source material specifically spotlights the Terracotta Casablanca at Terracotta Retreat as a prime home base. Just look at these amenities. This place has 5 bedrooms, it sleeps up to 20 guests, features a private pool and a fire pit, and, this is a big deal for a lot of people, it is dog-friendly. Being able to keep a large group comfortably together in one amazing hill country setting, all while staying just a quick 10 to 25-minute drive from Wimberley Town Square, Blue Hole, and Old Baldy, it makes the logistics of a weekend getaway almost effortless. Almost done. Section 6. Final travel tips and practical advice.
Let's lock in this final checklist to make sure your trip goes off without a hitch. Step 1. Reserve that Blue Hole swimming spot early if you're going during the season. Step 2. Always check the current conditions at Jacob's Well before driving over. Step 3. Book your lodging well ahead of time, especially for big groups. And Step 4. Honestly, this is the most important one. Deliberately leave free time in your itinerary. Just allow yourself to wander. Seriously, some of the absolute best moments you'll have in this town come from just moving slowly and strolling downtown rather than rushing from stop to stop. So, we've covered the pristine swimming holes, those epic 360-degree views, the amazing local shopping, and the laid-back lodging. Considering this absolutely perfect blend of relaxation and hill country charm we've just explored, I have to ask, when are you booking your trip to Wimberley? Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy travels.